Well, I hope you had lots of wonderful candy this evening. You're probably feeling a little full. Well, sit back, relax, and get excited. Think of all the entertainment that you're going to be watching and listening to, courtesy of the incredible Amazon Fire TV Cube. Folks, this is more than just a media streamer. This is a way to reimagine television and the way your television works. It's basically going to give you access to never really needing to use the remote control again. You've got access to Alexa. We're going to be doing all sorts of things, and quite honestly, we're going to be showing off tonight with all the wonderful features that this has. If you have a Fire TV Cube at home, we would surely love to talk to you. By the way, before I forget, Mr. Aaron Berger, electronics guru, are you prepared for our sneak peek that's coming after this?
It's another Amazon sneak peek, and I am fully prepared.
Don't make me say something. I got a message on my cell phone, Aaron, saying that they had agreed to do a sneak peek of our November the 10th Today special.
I found out about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it was last minute.
Me too.
So if you're looking for one of our great November deals, we have it after this, but this is our final chance to get one of the must-haves. The reason why so many thousands of people have jumped on in, and we're talking 26,000, is because for this one day only, or for the final hour now that remains, we are half price. This is a $120 product that HSN is offering for $59, and we put it on fabulous FlexPay. This is something that's going to bring the whole family together. Aaron.
Yes, my friend.
Media streamers, they've taken over the way we watch TV, and now Amazon with the Fire Cube has done it even more, even better.
They've turned it on its ear. They really, so this is what this is. This is basically, if you're familiar with the Amazon Echo, you're familiar with Alexa devices, the Amazon Echo, or the Dot, or the Show, basically the devices that you can talk to. You can ask them any question, ask them about your calendar, ask them about the weather, ask them trivia questions, ask them to sing you a song, tell you a joke, et cetera, et cetera. This device takes basically the Amazon Echo and marries it with the Fire TV 4K. What's the Fire TV 4K? Well, that's the streaming part of this, the streaming device. So when you put these two, when these two have a little Halloween baby, it looks like this little guy right here. This is called the Fire TV Cube, and what it means is you can control your television now. You can stream. You'll be able to stream about 500,000, in fact, I'm gonna put these away, I don't need these anymore, movies and television shows and all kinds of things that you love to watch, and games and apps and you name it. It's all at your fingertips, and actually it's not even just at your fingertips, it's at the end of your voice now. For the first time, your media control is fully within range of your voice. So it's as simple as saying something like, Alexa, what's the weather?
In St. Petersburg, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit
this is
with clear skies.
Basically using this like an Amazon Echo at this point, asking it questions like this. So I'll, give you a couple other little examples. Alexa, how many days until Christmas?
There are 55 days until Christmas Day.
55 days until Christmas Day. So we're close. We're less than 2 months away at this point, right? Now you're thinking, okay, so that's some Alexa stuff I'm familiar with, or maybe a lot of people use the shopping list. The shopping list is a really cool thing. You can say something like, Alexa, add peaches to my shopping list. I've been adding fruit all day. Okay, so now I've got peaches on there. I've got cherries. I've got bananas. You know, I did candy earlier.
Did you get the cream?
Need any more? Yeah, but of course, a can of peaches without the cream. So now I'm going to say, Alexa, switch to home. So we're gonna go, at this point, we go back to our media streamer and take a look at what we've got. Now we can watch Netflix. Now we can watch HSN. Now we can watch Prime Video. Now we can watch over 500,000 of your favorite television shows, and it's so, so easy to do. So check this out. If you wanted to watch a show, you could say something like, let me think. Oh no, Alexa, play Manchester by the Sea.
Getting Manchester by the Sea from Prime Video.
See, this is how easy it is to watch your videos. Now, you just tell it what you want to see, and it'll start playing your movie. Now, this, and there's Manchester by the Sea, you know, right up and ready to go. Now, everyone asks, do I need to have any subscription? So do I have to pay for anything when I get this home? The answer is no. If you have Netflix, if you have Hulu, if you have Prime Video, all of those things just make it all the better. Quite frankly, you know, you have access to even more movies and that sort of thing. But YouTube, you have a full Safari browser on here. You have all kinds of games. There's tons of different providers where lots of content is free. For example, we can watch HSN at any time. Just
I've heard
by
great
saying
things about them.
It's a good channel. They've got some issues with their talent, but I understand they're working on it.
Guys, we're excited that you're loving this as much as we're enjoying presenting it. It's one of those fabulous holiday deals that we always strive to deliver for this Halloween trick or treat. It's half price. We are the lowest price anywhere in the country. There's no retail outlet, online or in-store that is beating our deal. We are truly 50% off of what you'd pay. It's a $120 product. The pricing expires in 54 minutes from now. Either that or we sell out, whichever happens first. Now, if you have multiple televisions in your home where you would like this type of functionality and this type of access to so much good stuff, you'd need one for each TV. So think about that. Obviously, if you're buying more than one, definitely do the flex pay. It's gonna make it affordable. Great gadget gift for somebody in your life or anybody in your family that loves watching television. And even if you're thinking about it, maybe it's one for the bedroom, one for the living room. It really is two for the price of one. When you break down the if purchase separately, it's clear to see one of these is $120. Now, because we love you very much, we're also including two other bonuses. 3 months of Pandora Premium, which is $10. Pandora Premium is access to great music, no commercials. 3 months to Grokka Fitness as well, $45. You could gift that to somebody maybe in the new year if you want to get fit. The total retail value is $175. So think about all of those reasons. Aaron, when I buy my Fire TV Cube and I get it home, I'm excited, this orange box arrives, but then what do I do?
Now what? Now what? No. Holy heck. What am I gonna do? Actually, you know what? Just take a little walk with me, you guys. Come on, just real quick. This will just take a second. I wanna show you how easy it is to set up, and I wanna point out a couple things too. Before we sold 26,000 of these today, we'd only done one airing ever on a Fire Cube. It was a much more expensive device. A couple of months ago, Bobby Ray Carter, a host that's been at HSN for 35 years, chose this as her host pick. Well, it's a customer pick on hsn.com, and every single, I think there's over a dozen reviews. Every single review, with the exception of one, every single review is a full 5-star customer pick. And I think it's because it's so easy to set up and so easy to use. Here's how you set it up. This is the Fire Cube, right? So again, this is like an Echo or a Dot or any of the other Alexa devices that you can talk to. It has its own speakers built in and its own microphone built in so it can hear you. It means hands-free media streaming. Haven't shown you this yet. You can even turn your television on and off with your voice. You can change the channel with your voice if you're watching cable. I'll get to that in a minute. Here's how you plug it in is basically how you set it up. So you plug an HDMI cable into the back of the box, okay? That's an easy thing to do. You take the other end of the HDMI cable and you just plug it into any open HDMI port on your TV. This is called your input. This is the same thing you did when you plugged in your cable or you plugged in your disc or your dish, or if you have any other devices that go into your TV. So that's it. That's step one. Step two, this is a power cable. Again, there are 2 circles back here. It'll only fit into one. That's it. Once you've done that, you're set up. There literally is nothing else. You turn the TV on, you'll see a screen, sort of like the screen that's by Adam now, and it will lead you through a couple of things. It'll ask you a couple of questions, ask you to set up an account. You do not have to spend any money though. I mean, this is what's key, is you do not have to have.
That's why I like it.
You do, yeah, well, who doesn't? I mean, that's one of the great things about it. Now, if you're a member of Amazon Prime, if you're a member of Netflix, if you're a member of Hulu, or maybe you do some of the ones like HBO Go. I know Game of Thrones is going to come out early next year, or all of those apps, you can enjoy all of those on here. But the key is, you don't have to have any of those. And one of the best things about this, my favorite things about the interface specifically with this streaming device is, I don't know where I put my remote, but it doesn't really matter because that's one for the TV, but it's over there. I'll get it later. I don't need my remote because this is hands-free, so it's really quite easy. If you're looking for a movie or something like that, you don't have to have your remote. You can just ask it. So we can go, it's Halloween, so let's say, Alexa, find scary movies.
Here's what I found.
So there we go. So take a look. It's gonna find a bunch of scary movies for me, and then we can choose from here. It's really easy to decide which movie it is we wanna watch. We'll find the movies that we wanna watch, find the movies that we wanna see, whether you wanna watch, the Haunting of Hill House, everybody's talking about that now, or American Horror Story. Oh, or let's do this. Let's go into the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. It just so happens
Too scary for me.
Have you watched this?
No.
People are talking to it. They say it's great. I haven't watched it. I've only watched a couple of minutes of it. But it's,
is it the Teenage Witch?
So it's based on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but it's sort of like a retelling, or it's based on like, it's a prequel or a sequel. I'm not exactly sure what, but it has its basis in it.
Wow.
So if you have Netflix, here's one of the things. If you have Netflix or Hulu or those kind of things, it's always gonna lead you to the least expensive way to watch something. So let me give you one other quick example, a movie. You have a kid, so I'm sure you've seen this. Trolls. So it thinks about it for a minute, right? It's searching for the movie Trolls there. Isn't it amazing how fast it is? I mean, isn't that just crazy? So if we go, okay, I want to watch Trolls, the first thing it tells us is we can watch it now on Netflix. Now, what if you didn't have a Netflix subscription? Well, we could just go over here to more ways to watch, and it would let us rent it. That would be fine. But what I love is the very first option that's presented to us isn't, here's how we get another $3 out of you, or here's how we get another $4 out of you. It's, oh, you have Netflix, so you can watch this for free. Yes. And I think that smart searching is a really great feature.
I think there's so many of us who are looking to streamline our expenses, cut back and kind of help our budgets. Maybe you have multiple cable boxes at home, or you have lots of different channels, and maybe right now you got in from trick-or-treating and you're just channel surfing over and over again, trying to find something to watch, and you're fed up with that. But you know, that's the way we've done it for a million years, and that's what we're used to, and I don't know if this is gonna be good for me. You're gonna go crazy for this. When you sit down on that comfy chair or that sofa, or you get into bed for a lazy early night, when you turn on your Amazon Fire Cube, you're gonna have access to thousands of TV shows, thousands of movies, so many of which are gonna be free, so many of which are gonna be, you know, not only wonderful for you, but the entire family, with no commercials, with no channel surfing, just everything you want when you want to watch it. So for anybody that loves TV, you've got to have a media streamer. Now, there are many great media streamers out there. For anybody at home who has ever bought an Amazon product, we bought a Kindle, we bought a Fire tablet, we bought an Echo or a Dot. We love Amazon products. So why not get an Amazon media streamer? You're not getting just a media streamer, this is their best media streamer, because this is gonna deliver so much more. This is about just talking to it if you want to. It will listen to your voice, understand your voice, and even change the channels for you. So there's a lot of benefits to getting it. Now, obviously it's a $120 product every day of the week and worth it. We are, for now, the remaining 40 minutes, offering this at the lowest price anywhere. We didn't take $10, $20, $30 off. We halved the price. So
unheard of.
It's a huge
It really
saving,
is unheard of.
But that's a November holiday deal. That's why we're excited. Our quantity counter is rolling around like a fruit machine, as we say in England, in Las Vegas.
Do you really say that?
We do a fruit machine.
A fruit machine.
Like a slot machine.
I know what that is.
Yes.
Now you're talking my language.
Well, because everybody wants to cash in or cash out. It's an amazing, it doesn't give you fruit.
Crazy.
I don't know where that's from. Fruit
Bananas
machine.
come out of the machine there instead of money?
We're easy to please in England,
Thing I've
Darren.
ever heard
We don't need money. We just take bananas. So we'll keep on going. I know there's only 15 minutes remaining before we say so long farewell to this today's special for our presentation. If you would just like the experience of trying it, be our guest. We'll send your brand new Fire Cube to you, and you can use it and enjoy it through October. Well, actually, it's over now. November, December, and January. If you decide by the end of January of 2019 that this is not for you and you're not having a great time, send it back and get a full refund of the purchase price, so you won't miss out on anything. This would make a great trial run. It would also make a great gift. Last thing from me is this. For anybody at home who is thinking, okay, they kind of captured me with the idea that I could cut down on some of my cable costs, maybe the number of channels that I subscribe to, but yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I like my local channels. I like my local news, I like my local weather, I like my local sports. How am I gonna get those? Well, we're gonna answer that question for you with our bonus buy. This is where I cue Mr. Berger. Aaron, how do I solve that problem?
So this is the Mohu antenna. This is called the Mohu Slide. It is the largest in size and in terms of reception antenna that we sell at HSN. Here's what's really cool about this. You plug this into your TV and all of your local news, all of your local sports, all of your local everything, your favorite shows. In fact, 94 out of the 100 top rated shows on television come to you for free through the air.
Yep.
You don't have to pay a monthly fee. So many people don't realize a lot of those channels that you're paying for every month, they're free. They're broadcast not just in high definition, in 4K through the air. This receives in 4K, it's 1080p as well. If you don't have a 4K TV, you'll see it if you don't have 4K TV, you'll see it in 1080p. This is what's called a powered antenna, so it has an amplifier on it. It's one of the best signals that you'll ever see. It's white on one side, you can put it on the white side or the black side. You can also paint this if you want to paint it. Again, 94 out of the top 100 shows are broadcast over the air. You don't have to pay a subscription to see them. You can just get an antenna. And it goes beautifully, beautifully, beautifully with the streaming device. With the streaming device, you have access to over 500,000 television shows at your fingertips. But all that local stuff that's going on, the local news and the local sports and the local shows, you want to be able to watch. You do that with your antenna.
Are you excited about this?
It's fun, isn't it? It's a
be.
fun Today special.
The one thing I do like, and I always appreciate Aaron demonstrating all of these things, is that Amazon make it easy. It's very easy. You know, I mentioned that a lot of us have spent, 20, 30 years experiencing TV in a certain form and fashion. This might seem daunting or a little scary to you as to how you access everything. I don't want you to be nervous. It's such a breeze because Amazon know, that's what they've always known. That, okay, the kids, they know their way around technology like nobody's business. But mom and dad and grandma and grandpa, they're the ones that we need to look out for. They're the ones that we need to make it easy for. And they did. There is nothing easier than an Amazon Fire Cube, nothing at all. Now, if you're gonna buy a media streamer, we would recommend this one, not just because we're the lowest price in the country and 50% off and all that good stuff, but because this media streamer is gonna give you more. You won't just be able to do, kind of the basics, you'll be able to take full advantage of it. With this one, you can just talk to it, right?
This is the media streamer that you sit down on your couch and you're having a and you're falling asleep and you're okay, it's time to bed, so you just go, Alexa, turn TV off.
Okay.
Bye-bye, good night. And the TV goes away. Or you just go, Alexa, turn TV on. And that's something that I do, there we go. And pretty much first thing in the morning, when I get up, I'm downstairs, I'm cooking eggs. I haven't even made my way over to the television yet, but I simply turn it on using my voice. It's just a very, very simple thing to do. It's a very easy way to use your television and a way that you can do it without any remotes. Now, if you want to have a remote, I just want to point out that there is a remote that comes along, and people are forever asking this question, well, is the remote included? Well, the remote absolutely is included. This is the Alexa remote. It's extremely, extremely simple to use. It's an extremely easy remote because it has that little voice button at the top. So if you want to ask a question about your favorite actors or favorite actresses, which we haven't done yet, we'll do that in just a minute. If you want to go to the home screen, if you want to go back, if you want to play, if you want to pause, you can do all of those things. This is one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things about this media streamer. So you plug it in, you get it set up. And setting it up is the easiest thing in the world. I showed you all just a minute ago. You plug HDMI port, it goes HDMI, and you plug it into the wall. I want to show you the help, but before we do that, do we want to say a hello first? Because I think we've got somebody.
My mind, Aaron Berger.
Somebody waiting on the line, and we love calls.
It's Ed in Pennsylvania. Ed, happy Halloween. You're live with Aaron and Adam. How are you tonight?
Hi, okay. One of the things I don't think you guys have mentioned is, like, if you have a streaming stick, you have to deal with, like, 3 different remotes.
Yeah.
If you want to control the TV volume, you have to use the remote for the TV. If you want to do something for the cable box, you have to use that one. And then you have to use the streaming stick remote as well. And this seems to be something that I'll use because I hardly ever do the streaming thing because it involves all 3 remotes. So
you're right.
This is going to be so much easier.
You're right, Ed. This puts them all together. You can actually control. You can switch over to your cable box. You can control your cable. There is one remote, and keep watching because in a couple minutes I'm going to do a demonstration. There's actually a little video that you can watch that shows you how to amalgamate it all together really, really simply. So you pick up on a great
point. I mean, I'm already used to Alexa. I have about 5 of them through the house, so I'm already familiar with that.
Awesome.
But this is going to be great.
Awesome.
Ed, thank you for shopping with us. We'll get it sent straight out to you. Happy holidays.
happy holidays. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you, Ed.
Thanks, Ed.
I don't want to bring this to a close because we loved, I mean, I could talk about this all night long. The thing is, you know, you get any media streamer and it just makes everything so much better. Stop the channel surfing, stop the commercials. We send you everything you need. It's not a lot because you don't need a lot. To Ed's point, this is the most advanced. What does that mean? It means it's the easiest. They have cracked the code with this one. I hope you get it because you will love it. The one thing about buying today, okay, people don't realize this at first. Normally when you buy electronics from any store, if God forbid you send an electronic back, they charge you a penalty, there's a restocking fee. It's the nature of electronics. If you buy this from us right now, the offer's over in 30 minutes, as in we get to midnight Eastern and the price goes right back up to 120. If you order it now, you can use this and experience this and discover this through the months of November and December and all of January. So you get to try it out. You get to see. And if you don't love it by January 31st of 2019, you can return it and get a refund of the purchase price. There's no restocking fee, there's no penalty, there's no dirty looks. It's just, yeah, okay, you didn't like it, send it back, we'll give you your money back. If you were ever going to buy it, you'd buy it today. Aaron said, it's not that this is the first time on air, we've presented this before, but at $59, it was designed to be a wow. This is 50% off, the lowest price anywhere, and we encourage you to shop. Go to Amazon.com, go to Google, go to Bing, search this product. Nobody, even Amazon.com, nobody's beating our price. Nobody. We are by far the lowest anywhere. In fact, if you Google the Amazon Fire TV Cube right now, Google will actually bring up HSN as one of the top results because this is by far the biggest deal in America. I'm conscious that we are running out of time. If a couple quick questions answered, no matter how many TVs you would use this on, you would obviously buy one for each TV. So bear that in mind. Maybe one in the living room, one in the bedroom, maybe perhaps one in the kids' room. If you are getting this home and you're concerned about installation, I'll have Aaron address that again. Again, easy. Look at that smile. What did I say?
No,
what did I say?
You didn't say anything.
You were smiling.
Your accent makes me laugh just a little bit. It makes me happy. Plus, I've been here a long time.
Was my producer
I've been here a long
teasing,
time.
saying
Maybe
something?
Maybe just a little.
Oh, he's a rascal.
He never would. He never would.
Steve. Sorry, Aaron. I'll get you, Steve.
Yeah, exactly. Steve, not me, right? Here's the thing. Adam, you know, what Adam was saying about valuing this, you know, versus anywhere else, this feels like $100+ gift when you give it to someone. And anyone who looks at a price on it, it costs that much anywhere else. So whether you're giving this to yourself or you're giving this to someone else, it is a gift that has such value to it. There's so much entertainment value inherent in it. Wouldn't you love if you were giving this to a grandmother or grandfather, or you know, maybe someone who isn't able to get out a lot, who has some time on their hands at home as we get into the cold months, as we get into the winter months? Wouldn't it be nice? I would have loved, well, when my grandmother was alive, I would have loved to give her a device where she could have said, Fred Astaire. All of my granddaughter's daughters were dancers. So she loved to watch any movie that had anything to do with dancing. So we could do something like Fred Astaire. We could watch all kinds of great look. We could watch Funny Face or Holiday Inn or Top Hat or Silk Stockings or Finian's Rainbow. I mean, some real, or she would have loved to watch Ginger Rogers. Oh. You know, or you could search for movie musicals, or you could, I mean, it's just all up to you. Look, Monkey Business, Gold Digger, there we go, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Yeah. So whether it's classic movies or whether it's the latest, something like Malik. What's Malik's? The guy who's starring, I was just trying to think of current stars, and he's the first guy that came to my mind, the guy that's starring in the new Freddie Mercury movie. Last name is Malik. Nobody can help me here.
First name is.
He went to my school. Is the reason I can't.
Who went to your school?
No, he did. Y'all look it up. The guy that starred in the new.
Malik.
Yeah, that's his last name.
You know, that famous guy, Malik.
Okay. Ariana Grande. There. No. I just went somewhere else. I was just thinking of. What I was trying to do was compare and contrast. So like a classic movie star with someone who's really on the rise, really, you know, big today. Someone like Ariana Grande. The point is, whatever kind of entertainment you like, whether it's British television or American television, whether it's movies or whether it's series or whether it's music, listening to music. Rami Malek. Thank you very much. Rami Malek is who I was gonna. Rami Malek. I'm not sure. I've never looked him up before. I know he's in a show called
Mr. Robot?
That's him, actually, in Mr. Robot. So, you know, the hottest stars of today. He's going to star in the new Freddie Mercury movie. I was just reading an article about him, is why I was thinking that. So anyway, what is it that you love? What is it that interests you? Or music. If you love to listen to music, how about something like, Alexa, play Christmas in Barcelona.
Playing Christmas in Barcelona.
This is actually something that I do all the time, is I'll be, you know, when I'm cooking dinner or whatever, I'll say, play some jazz or play some holiday music or there's this great spa app that I have it play a lot. So
sounds relaxing.
It's really fun stuff. It's really good stuff. And again, I wasn't using the remote for much of that. I have the remote in my hand because I'm using it some, but you don't have to.
Okay, but so I wake up, I walk into the kitchen, and the kitchen is right next to the living room. I want to know the news.
Yeah, so you say Alexa, and then you ask for, I'm not going to do the daily news right now because you never know what's on the news.
But I want to know the weather.
So you say, Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in St. Petersburg, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. You can expect more of the same tonight, with a low of 71 degrees.
And you can just easily, you know, I'll show you. You can just say, Alexa, what's the news? Oh, Alexa, what's the news?
Here's your flash briefing. In NPR News.
Then you're going to get some info from NPR News. Sometimes there will be a news clip, etc. I'm going to just stop this, but you get the idea, right?
What if it was like the Amazon books and everything? And
yeah.
Podcasts.
You can play. So if you have Audible books on here or you have podcasts on here. In fact, here's a great way to sort of address what you're asking. You can say, Alexa, what can you do?
Oh.
You can say, remind me to feed the pets. Set an alarm for 9
This is just a
a.m.
list of some of the things that your device does.
Set a reminder. And many more.
You can ask for a flash briefing, like I just said, what's the news? They actually call it the flash briefing. Podcasts are a great thing here. There's the Planet Money podcast, which is one I like to listen to. Wake me up to happy music. You know, if you set your alarm and tell it you want to wake up to happy music in the morning, you can. And remember, there's only two things you need. You need a TV. And you need Wi-Fi. Speaking of Wi-Fi, we would be remiss if we didn't spend 30 seconds telling you the best way to make your Wi-Fi faster. This is a product that Adam actually launched in his American Dreams series on the Monday Night Show. This is called Net Reset.
Love this.
It's an extraordinary. I wish I had a full 30 minutes to tell you about Net Reset, but in a nutshell, this makes your internet 24% faster. You plug it into the wall. So you just right there, this goes into the wall. You plug your modem